Hi, I wanted to talk to you for just a few minutes about how you know what you know, i.e., or in relation to, how do you know what you're feeling about an event when you had an adverse reaction to a chemical or a fragrance? So, when you recall that event, likely there is going to be a response in your body. Now, most people, most of the time, I say that blithely, I don't know. There's many different ways of assessing what you feel. One of them is to feel it in your body. Another way is to feel it in the field around your body. And another way is to I just know. And you might not know how you know, but you know. So whatever method is your way of knowing, that's fine. You don't have to feel it in the body in a specific way. You can assess how much you know. So one way of assessing the intensity of a sensation or your knowingness is to, like, say it's a pain in your body. You can go, yes, I can rate that intensity on a level of 0 to 10. And 10 is I'm feeling it very intensely, and 0 is nothing. Now, if it is a knowing, we use a different scale. We use it for a variety of reasons, but this is one of the ways, and it's called validity of cognition, or VOC. So if you say, I just know that I just feel angry. Well, how true is it? Is it like 100% true that you are completely, utterly angry about this? Or is there a little room for some other emotion in there? It's like, no, when I think about that, it makes me about 80% angry or scared or sick, or however you are assessing this particular reaction to this remembered event. So, and another thing that can happen is that things that are in fact related to this memory might not seem related at all. And we have a tendency to discount it because it doesn't seem like in any way possible that it's related to what we're talking about or thinking about. So it's very common, and I did this myself the other day, to go, well, I felt, I'll walk you through the series of events that I was doing the other day when I was tapping with my tapping buddy. So we started working on this event where I had this little twist in my tummy when I did this particular thing. And I realized that it happened all the time. So we started tapping on that. And the sensation shifted from this little twist to a black shard and a gray shield. Then it went to a black rod in my abdomen. And then it went to a different sensation. And then this whole thing in my hip showed up. And I said, or started to, and then realized how silly it was. I went, well, I'm not sure that's related, right? So if it shows up when you are recalling this event that you had this adverse reaction, or somewhere in the sequence of tapping on sensations, because they may indeed shift and morph and move. Now, you can tell from my description there that sometimes these things can take on, not mythical, or metamorphic, although they do metamorphose, but they take on symbolism, right? So it doesn't have to be a scratchy throat or, an itch or something. It can be something, a symbol that represents a variety of things. So one of the phrases that I very much like to use when I'm tapping is the phrase, this sensation and all that it represents. And that allows my subconscious to work on it. It gives permission for all sorts of things to come up and be released, and I don't even have to know what they are. And so when we're tapping, there are no coincidences. Again, remembering the event when you had this adverse reaction to a chemical or a perfume. And right now, when you're thinking about that, Aunt Edith pops into your head. Okay, Aunt Edith is not a coincidence. So tap on whatever feelings you are having about Aunt Edith. Now, in some place, somewhere, there may be an event where she did something that made you angry, and there was an aroma in the environment at that time. And when your subconscious takes a memory, it takes a snapshot of all of the sensations from all of your senses that were present at the time. Now, there may have been a smell, there may not have been, but there is no coincidence in this process. So even if something comes up that seems utterly unrelated or you don't understand it, just go with it. Things are connected in a daisy chain sort of way, and there are certain things that may need to be released before you can release other things. So just go with it, and however you know you're having a feeling or a reaction, that's fine. Okay, and of course, if you have any questions, just contact me. So I hope you are tapping and you are getting a handle on how this process works, and I will see you soon. Take care.